Without taking any further time, I will be requesting our distinguished panelists to come and join their seats. So to begin with, I will call upon the stage the chairman of Baloch National Movement, Dr. Naseem Baloch, to please come and have a seat. To please connect Mr. John McDonald, so he'll be sharing the stories.
Thank you. I'm sorry I can't be with you physically today. Parliament is in session and we have some business that we have to deal with today and tomorrow, and I can't miss. I want to just give a very brief report on the activities that we're undertaking at the moment in the UK Parliament to raise the issues with regard to human rights and Balochistan.
For joining us here today. I guess that my biggest contribution as a non-Baloch journalist is to try to shed light on the media blackout seemingly imposed on this part of the world. Since I started covering Balochistan 15 years ago, I had to tell the story to many people who didn't even know such a place existed.
Contemporary movement is rooted in the historical continuum of Balochistan's quest for sovereignty, a struggle initiated soon after Balochistan's sovereignty was infringed upon on March 27.
I support you and stand with you, but I want you to know and understand that having concrete, practical steps for a roadmap to peace and independence is absolutely vital. To have a clear program about what the shape of a future Balochistan will be is equally vital.
Hello everyone, thank you so much Baloch National Movement for giving me this opportunity. I'll start speaking about Balochistan and highlighting the issues of Balochistan actually makes me also a victim as I am in exile.
Where Baloch individuals are being subjected to enforced disappearances of Pakistani forces and intelligence agencies and killed in a fake encounters.
Balochistan and Sindh has been neighboring countries and brotherly nations. Since history, thousands of years, our old culture and our old historical nations are together, and we are today subjugated and appraised by the same appraiser which has occupied Balochistan in 1948.
Well, and thank you very much for this invitation. It is a great pleasure for me to join this event. I will, though, probably change the discourse considerably. I am a linguist, and I have worked more or less now for 40 years on the Balochi language with its different dialects. I've also worked a bit on Kurdish and on other languages that don't have their own state.
When we discuss Pakistan in our discourses, we must remember that Pakistan is not a country, it's not a state in real terms. It is an outpost of United Kingdom and the United States of America.
With us here today, Balochistan National Movement, which is committed to securing the rights and struggling for a free Balochistan. Balochistan National Movement is claiming an urgent call for international support and action against those human rights violations in Balochistan. During the actual 55th Human Rights Session in the United Nations in Geneva, Balochistan National Movement is conducting different political activities to highlight Pakistan's human rights violations in Balochistan and to seek support from the international community. And I have the pleasure to give the floor to Dr. Nassim Baloch, chairman of the Baloch National Movement. Dr. Nassim Baloch, the floor is yours.
I thanks all the audience, all the journalists present here. I also thanks again the Geneva Press Club for holding this press conference. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the Geneva Press Club, thank you for being here today. Our purpose today is to shed light on the challenges faced by the Baloch nation and to urgently request the international community, given the media blackout in Balochistan, to recognize and address our concerns. Balochistan boasts a rich cultural heritage marked by resilience and an ongoing struggle for self-determination, that is also independence.
Je vais poser mes questions en français, mais vous pourrez répondre en anglais. On voit combien il est difficile d'insérer la question du Balochistan dans l'agenda international, alors que vous êtes au cœur même d'une région avec des acteurs majeurs, des changements qui s'opèrent aujourd'hui dans ce qu'on appelle la mise en place d'un nouvel ordre mondial. Comment expliquez-vous que finalement la communauté internationale soit très prudente avec la question du Balochistan, et comment comptez-vous vous y prendre pour justement essayer d'attirer un peu plus l'attention sur cette question qui, si on regarde les cartes, effectivement est assez centrale?
So why is international community so cautious and so slow to react to Balochistan question?
Yes, I understood. Thanks. Yes, for the international community and for our cause and our party which we represent on the international stage, there is a large diaspora, there is a large, we cannot say a large membership, but there is a large membership and representatives of our party Bnm across the globe, in Europe and other parts of the world. We are continuously campaigning.
My question is to Jamal Baloch. As you are working on human rights, would you be able to give us a figure of individuals who become the victim of enforced and disappearances in Balochistan? Thank you.
The issue of enforced disappearances in Balochistan exists from more than 4 decades. There are people who have been forcibly disappeared. From 40 years, no one knows where are they. Even their families have no information about them, and there are thousands in number. Since Balochistan is a conflict region, it is very hard to get the exact figure. But we, as a responsible organization in Balochistan, we have did our best to get the numbers so that we could document them and raise awareness about the enforced disappearances issue. Since our department has been working from 2 years, although we have figures from different organizations that have been working longer than us on the field of human rights, have recorded a large number that says around 47,000 people are forcibly disappeared or have been the victims of enforced disappearances in Balochistan.
मैं मर्ची इधर एग्जीबिशन है बलूचिस्तान है जावरानी दरगता इधर मुख्तलिफिन फोटो लगतेगा मिसाली लीफलेट टाइम तगा लीफलेट रंता सज्जे बलूचिस्तान इश्यूज निसरा इंफॉर्मेशन अस्ता मर्दम काया बार कोड स्कैन करना चाह रहा बलूचिस्तान बारे सर पदबा बलूचिस्तान जेड़े ने बारे ची के मर्दम काया वत जोस्त करना पुरस करना के अट्रैक्ट बा इधर काया चीज़ां गिनना अक्सर गिनना को हमारा जोस्त करना मां मुख्तलिफ आर्ट वर्क का डिजाइना के डिजिटल जोड़ को तगा enforced disappearances सरा बलूचिस्तान में पेश दाश्ता आर्ट तवसता बलूचिस्तान ज़ेबाई बलूचिस्तान वशी बलूचिस्तान जंग बलूचिस्तान हर चीज़ के बलूचिस्तान को बंदूकें लॉन्ग मार्च दरगता गुंडे free 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 UN intervening UN intervening UN intervening terrorist army leave 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 release 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 and enforce disappearances in
Bachon ke Baloch National Movement ke saye roche event ke da ibtida che मैं सेमिनार प्रेस क्लब कोतगा वो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कोतगा चाहिए चे बाद मावती दा टेंट की जगह ये टेंट बलूचिस्तान बलूच मखलूक़ाते और मैं पार्टी बुनियादी जोहदकार के बलूचिस्तान नेशनल मूवमेंट बुनियादी जोहदकार वाजा डॉक्टर दिन जाने हम फोटो मायदा जता की मर्ची गाचे 4 साल आ बेगवा हैं UN वा कहते हैं प्रोग्राम कहते हैं गुणमाई कुल वटी दास्तान बलूचिस्तान का पेशदारे के पाकिस्तान के कब्जा गिर की बलूचिस्तान कब्जा को आचून बलूच मखलूक़ात वरनाया बगैर नौजवाना डॉक्टरा वकीला मात बुहारा आचून खुशी तो शहीद का